Get your take on this escalating controversy in the boxing concerning the Algerian Imane Khelif winning her bout today. That is not the full story, though, is it?
Yeah, this is a really difficult story to tell and to understand, and there are multiple angles and views. So I'm going to explain it. I have no view. I'm just going to try and tell people the facts here of what has happened. First of all, the women's boxing today in Paris featured a bout between Algeria's Imane Khelif and Italy's Angela Carini. The bout finished after 46 seconds with a punch from Khelif, which Carini, in the nose, bout's over. She subsequently said that's the hardest punch she had ever felt. She didn't acknowledge Khelif when the bout ended. She just left. Now, there are serious politics at play on a number of angles. I'm going to go through them bit by bit. First of all, the Olympics here in Paris are under special measures. They're lucky, the boxing's lucky to be at these games and Tokyo because its organisation is quite frankly in a mess. We'll get to that in a moment. So it's in special measures here in Paris, run by an independent IOC boxing committee. Up in last year at the World Championships, the IBA, International Boxing Association, they organised that. They are in complete opposite ends of the spectrum when it comes to the IOC. They do not like one another. They don't really acknowledge one another. The IBA they had their eligibility rules for testosterone levels, so a sex test. Imane Khelif had raised levels of testosterone. It did not enter within their eligibility criteria, so she was not allowed to compete. They said those elevated levels of testosterone gave her a significant advantage. And IOC, on the other hand, they acknowledge, their spokesperson Mark Adams said the other day, from the IOC's point of view, is that Imane Khelif, she's a woman on her passport, therefore we're not going to stigmatise her, there's going to be no witch hunt. She is free to fight in the women's boxing category here. Add to that the mix, the Italian government have been getting involved as well. The Italian Families Minister spoke about their concerns of an Italian boxer fighting the Algerian Imane Khelif, questioning their gender and the criteria here at the Olympic Games and whether it was going to be a fair fight as well. So you bring that into the mix. Also, recently now we've just had a message on social media posted by a United Nations Special Rapporteur for violence against women and girls, who is saying that it is welcoming Angela Carini for walking out because not putting women and girls in danger in the boxing ring. So we have so many elements, visceral, converging, differing views on this very, very, very difficult subject to explain here. But I've hopefully tried to outline where we are and why this is so complicated and such a difficult story to understand.